Archive entry Dismal Character Dives File 001 Subject Zarn.
Zarn, Grey Goblin, military prodigy, political architect, rumoured cultist,
And perhaps the first of his caste to ascend beyond it.
born in the deep vats of the Grey Goblin cloning fields during cycle 279 AX, grind spent 137 AC. Zarn was bred for something greater, overseen directly by Techno Lord Mirexa herself, master of cloning and fleshcraft. His embryonic growth was accelerated, his neural profile curated, his loyalty trained with brutal precision. The official records list him as Field Unit Thayl 31MX, designation Field Strategist Tier 5, unofficially. Whispers claim he was more, a prototype, a pet project. Some allege he is still bound to Mirexa not as a soldier,
But as her concubine, her grey-blooded instrument of ambition.
Zarn's early service began in the Outer Purge campaigns of Sector Ring 5, where he commanded lowborn clone battalions against Skyspill rebels and Jungle Rod cults,
Unlike most great goblins,
who serve from the shadows of administration or the gutter of bureaucracy. Zarn walked through fire.
he didn't just execute orders, he rewrote them mid-strike.
Tactical records from Operation Dreg Sifter credit him with 11,000 confirmed insurgent neutralizations and the pacification of 5 rebellious subsectors without a single Techno Lord directive. That alone earned him the rarest honor for his caste, full visual presence rights in the spire. But his ambitions did not stop with bloodshed. By grind spent 188 AC, Zarn had transitioned to political work, first as Minister of Clone Budgeting, then head of the Dismal Link Optimization Council. Under his guidance, the food-to-obedience ratio was doubled, and 3 separate low-caste language groups were purged from legal recognition to ensure better compliance. He introduced the Grey Evaluation Mandate, forcing all clone workers to undergo quarterly loyalty scans, and the Sector Birth Streamlining Act, which replaced wild goblin births with state-scheduled cloning cycles in 12 sectors.
To some, he is a genius.
To others, a genocidal bureaucrat.
Supporters hail him as the future, possibly the first Grey Goblin Lord in history.
A class leap never achieved.
His critics fear something worse, that Zarn is not just an opportunist,
But a zealot. The name the Circuit Cult appears frequently in surveillance fragments. In these, Zarn is described not merely as a member, but as its unseen prophet. Rumors claim this cult aims to create a Techno Lord from below, a goblin-born godling who will override them, Spire's divine order, and bring about a system cleanse.
These whispers are, of course, denied with lethal force.
Even now, as the 60th cycle election nears, Zarn's name dominates the polls.
His promises are sharp and surgical,
Rewriting the Goblin DNA Codex to eliminate feral strains,
expanding the Grey caste by 50% via forced recoding,
final removal of forest bloodlines, citing them as unstable,
declaring all Green Grease clones as non-viable and defective,
consolidating power under a new citywide doctrine. One will, one caste, one link. What Zarn believes is not fully known. What he wants is. He has said it plainly in a closed broadcast to the High Archive.
Obedience is not enough.
We must become the system. To rise above goblin mind rot, we must become the law that rots minds. His followers chant it already,
His enemies are disappearing.
and the spy so far has not stopped him. This has been entry 001 of the Dismal Character Dives. Data gathered, compressed, and transmitted under watch protocol. Signal scrubbed. Memory haze applied.
End transmission. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't dive too far into the Dismal.